Επιτέλους έχουμε στον αέρα τους Fontaines D.C, τον Carlos O'Connell. Hello, Carlos. Welcome to Channel 1. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you? I'm doing very good.
All right, just fine. Yeah,
we're over very close to you guys right now. We're in Croatia.
All right. Croatia for a festival, I think.
Yeah, we're in music festival.
All right.
Kurt Weill is playing right now in the background, so sorry if you can't hear me.
How do you feel just before the gig, you know?
I feel good, yeah. It's we're getting a bit of time in all these festivals and the weather's lovely. Getting to swim a lot as well. We were swimming last week in Athens and we were swimming in the lake here in Zagreb. So I feel good.
All right. Any memories from Athens, from a release festival here? Just a few days.
Any memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of our friends that we have there that people that put on our first gig in Athens. We became really close with them. So I'll say hi to them from here. Hi to Costas.
Yeah.
And hi to my friend Bilakos. And I mean, there's many more, but hello to all of you guys. And so we got to spend some time with them, and that was just beautiful. I love Athens. I love Athens at night as well. You know, the weather that summer is lovely, and all those bars that still out on the streets are just there's something else. They really are like being away from the world we live in.
Is there really a new rock and roll scene in Dublin nowadays?
Is there really a rock and roll scene in Dublin nowadays?
Yeah.
I'd say no personally. I don't think there's a rock and roll scene. I think there's a focus on Irish music now from the media, which is a very positive thing for some reasons, and I think it has the potential to be negative because it could commodify all the music coming out from Ireland.
Yeah.
But so far, I think it's been a very positive thing because it allows for bands to have some sort of achievable goal, you know, or an achievable dream, to not feel like you're in this place that is completely insular, in which you can only like tour in circles and release music to the same audience, you know. Now there's a feeling, I think for a lot of bands, there's a feeling that you can get out and reach more, which is a feeling that we only achieved by looking back at Girl Band while we were playing and seeing that they managed to break that wall. You know, they managed to jump over the bit of ocean that's there, and so I think so far it's a good thing that focus is there. But I wouldn't go as far as to say there's a rock and roll scene in Ireland. I think there's bands there as much as there is anywhere else, but people are just focusing on it there now.
Yeah. Can you describe the creative process, Carlos, behind Doggerel? An amazing record, amazing album. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Really, really.
Thank you. Yeah, I like creatively. I think that album came through in many different ways. Maybe half the album was written a year before we signed a record deal with Partisan Records, which was around May 2018. So before that, we didn't really have that much time to write because we were always, you know, we all had jobs and stuff. So we wrote half that record in the bits of time that we'd get in the room between 2017 and 2018. And then the other half of the record came through between June 2018 and the end of August, I think. Those 3 months that summer, all we did that summer was write and played a couple of festivals, and that's the timeline, anyways. And then some of the songs were written completely just from the beginning in the rehearsal room between the 5 of us, completely collaboratively. Some of them were brought in, certain ideas were brought in by different members of the band, then they were fleshed out in the room, and that's how that record works.
Are you working already for a new record, maybe? I'm talking about new songs, you know.
We're working on new records, but
all right.
That's what we're doing this summer. Whenever we're not playing festivals, which is we allowed for as much time as possible of not playing festivals, we'll be in Dublin and we'll be writing that second record that we're just that's the most exciting part. That's for me the most exciting thing in the world right now. To go into that studio and write and demo a song every day and get home, and every day you have more songs on your phone that you can listen to and get a bigger, get a more realized experience of the idea that we have for that album.
Carlos, can you tell me a song or maybe a record that defines the teenage you?
My teenage years. A record.
Yeah.
I think if you're talking like early teens, it would be Nirvana, MTV Unplugged. That was when I was a young teenager. I would have listened to that a lot. Then a bit later, I think I moved on to Patti Smith's Horses. And then after that, kind of like when I was 17 or so, the biggest record was Leonard Cohen's The Very Best of Leonard Cohen, which just has all the most amazing songs of all his first few albums. Well, there's 3 records anyway, sorry. I can never just focus on one.
Carlos, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, for sure.
All right. Keep on rocking. Thanks for the music. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I'm looking forward to being back there. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.